What's up, you guys? Thomas back with another Linscents video. Today is an oldie but goodie, but before we get into that, just want to say thank you guys again. It is an honor to be playing on one of those electronic devices, whether it's a cell phone, the tablet, that laptop, that Macintosh, that brand new big screen TV, whether you watch me at home, at work, on a plane, a train, or an automobile. However, wherever you watch me, it is an honor. You guys are new to this channel. You like what you see, hit the subscribe button, comment, and like. Likes are very, very important. Before I get into that, I'm going to show you guys a couple of stores that I shop with. Discount codes, use those up and save yourself some money. Man, it's been a while since I put up a video. Man, it's just had a lovely time with some family and friends out there in Dallas, Texas, San Antonio area. Man, you know, we've all been there where we had a job where you couldn't have off unless the boss gave it to you, or maybe someone called sick, then your plans got ruined and you missed out on family and friends. And man, if you guys are fortunate enough to kind of either make your own schedule, you can make your own schedule. You got very lenient bosses or something like that. Man, do not take family time for granted, because again, family could be gone in a heartbeat, and all those jobs and everything will be there. Okay, so again, if you do this type of thing too for fun, or maybe you do these videos as your main thing, never take family for granted. If you got a little bit of time for the family, make time for family and do the videos another time. And that's exactly what I did. Took the whole 6 days off. So I am back. And again, today is an oldie but goodie. Now, this was a fragrance that was sent to me via trade. And although I wish it was more of a full bottle, because that's how much I enjoy it, I'm glad to have this little bad boy in my collection. And it's kind of browner brother, if you will, darker brother, if you will, Roberto Cavalli, Uomo, okay, which I believe is the dark bottle, which is very sexy, sweet, seductive, very, very good fragrance. But I got its light brother, which is less dense, but you still get that sweet. You get a little bit of this gasoline smell. You get a little bit of that irisy, lipsticky smell. You get a little bit of that spice from the cardamom. You get all of it. And that is Roberto Cavalli Uomo, and that is the silver version, okay? I'm not sure if this is discontinued or not, because I looked it up and couldn't really find it unless it was pretty expensive, okay? This is a smaller bottle. Same bottle as the other one, okay? So there's no need to go through all that. But let me tell you guys something, man. I've always wanted to get this fragrance, especially after smelling the Uomo, the brown version or the black version, whatever the color of the bottle is. Very sexy, sweet, seductive fragrance. This is exactly that. But instead, for just date night, this is more versatile, in my opinion. More where you can wear it during the day. Also, still sweet, sexy, seductive. Very, very good. But then there's like this touch of freshness that says, hey, you can wear me during the day too. Other one is more for the nighttime, sexy date night wear. But this is a little bit more versatile, in my opinion. You can wear this to work. You can wear this on a date night. You can wear this on a day date. You can wear this anytime, in my opinion. Man, the one thing I also love about this fragrance is that it has the tonka bean that, gives it that sweetness. But it's not one of those fragrances where the tonka bean is just a little bit done too much. Sometimes those fragrances, that tonka bean can be a little bit nauseating. But man, do they do everything right in this fragrance. Again, you get a little bit of sweet. You get a little bit of spice from some cardamom. You get a little bit of that iris note, that little lipsticky note. You get a little bit of this gasoline note, because there's a little bit of that violet. Honestly, there's pretty much almost, when you think of individual note breakdown, having the iris, having the violet leaf, the tonka bean, the cardamom, the woods, you think of the notes, and this probably has almost every single note that most people enjoy on their own. And you put it all into one bottle. And honestly, this is what you get. Thank you, Mr. Dustin Shaw, for sending me this. Again, out there in Oregon. Go check him out. I think he is still doing the videos. And if he is, I'll leave the description down below. But big shout out to Mr. Dustin Shaw for this bad boy. Again, I wish it was a little bit bigger, but we will do what we have. Okay, again, sometimes it's what you got to do. That's what you got to do in life. Sometimes things aren't going your way. You do with what you got. Okay, that's how we get better at things. Okay, that's how we learn. That's how we grow. Okay, got to do better with what you got. Okay, give what God's giving you. That's what you got to deal with for at the time being. But What an amazing fragrance. I would spray it, but I have a couple things on right now, and I don't really want to waste this just yet, okay? Because it's that good, in my opinion. This is kind of similar, in my opinion. If you guys have ever smelt JPG Airline, which when you think of all the other JPGs, especially like the older ones, okay? I mean like the newer ones, the ones that are kind of sweet, the clubby style. Airlines is kind of like that, but you get a little bit of freshness, but you still get that sweet, sexy cardamom, that spiciness. And this is kind of what this is, but you get a little bit of that violet leaf. You get a little bit of that tonka bean that kind of adds this sweet, almost powdery note. Again, a little bit of that gasoline-y, waxy note, the waxy coming from that violet leaf, a little bit of the iris, giving it that lipsticky note. And man, this, in my opinion, is one of the best, at the time, cheapies that you could have got. And I think at the time, probably when he bought this, he probably got it super duper cheap, because I think it was probably around 30, 40 bucks, give or take. Now, again, I'm not sure if this is discontinued. If it is, we'll try to find a good price for it. But again, if it's discontinued, people are going to go berserk and try to raise the price, just because they think it is worth this. They think they're going to get that, but it's not always the case. But again, Roberto Cavalli, this is the Uomo, this is the silver. I think it's silver essence. I don't know. It could just be Uomo for all I know. The other one was the dark Uomo, which I don't know what the hell that one was neither. Okay, Uomo dark, Uomo silver. That's what you get. Very sexy, sweet, seductive fragrance. Honestly, I would wear this in any weather besides super duper hot. Super duper hot, like steamy, sweaty, sexy. Because again, with a little bit of that tonka bean, a little bit of that sweetness, I think it'd be a little bit too much for really super duper high heat. But man, once that summer night starts cooling down, especially if you're probably out in one of those like my estate, the one that gets into like the 85s, there, and then it cools down by night. Oh, beautiful, beautiful fragrance. This is that Roberto Cavalli Uomo. Again, better late than never. Sorry I'm late to the party, but hey, I still got in. I still got in. And again, got this via trade, so it didn't cost me an arm and a leg. It probably cost me more to ship than to get this thing brand new. But it is what it is. And thank you again, Mr. Dustin Shaw. Again, I'll leave his description down below. I believe he's still doing videos. You know what? I really don't watch that many videos on YouTube, so I really don't know what the heck is going on. Okay, but I'm going to get up out of here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Yeah.